Sarah Michelle Gellar took to her Instagram story on Monday to reveal that she has COVID-19. The 45-year-old actress shared a written post in which she explained her recent absence from social media and shared some details about how her history of asthma and lung issues had affected her experience with the disease. She continued, "Thankfully I'm vaccinated and boosted. But to those out there that say it's just a cold, maybe for some lucky people it is. But for this, relatively, young fit person who has struggled with asthma and lung issues her entire life, that is not my experience." Sarah added, "Even with the therapeutics and all my protocols it's been tough. I know I'm on the road to recovery, but it's certainly not been an easy road. I'll be back soon, hopefully with super antibodies, even if just for a bit. To quote a friend of mine, I would rather wear a mask in the shower if it means I don't get this again," she concluded. It is currently unknown if the performer's husband Freddie Prinze Jr., 46, daughter Charlotte Grace, 12, or son Rocky James, 9, have also tested positive for COVID-19. In an interview with Health last November, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer alumna explained how the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic had affected her and her family. She told the outlet that both of children also have asthma while Freddie occasionally experiences bouts with the disease. "These last 2 years we've obviously been faced with a pandemic that is a viral respiratory illness," she said. "You realize how much is really at stake for anyone like myself who suffers." The New York native told Health that she knew that the pandemic would pose a greater threat to her and her family due to their conditions. "When the pandemic first hit, anyone with asthma knows that breathing is a challenge and it's something that we have to think about," Sarah said. "If we were to get COVID, my body would have a harder time fighting that, breathing through it. It heightens it for anyone who suffers from asthma." Sarah explained that the pandemic led her to take a more proactive approach to her health, including communicating regularly with her doctors and taking her asthma medications on a consistent basis. "I have to listen to my own body," she adds. "For me, it's part of my life." In September 2021, the actress collaborated with the pharmaceutical company Teva on a campaign to raise awareness about inhaler use and misuse. In an interview with People, the Scooby-Doo performer explained that she and her children do not let their asthma hold them back. "I don't let any of that stuff limit me," she told People. Sarah continued, "I find, in terms of any kind of health, you have to figure out what it is, and if there's a treatment available, utilize it." "That's why we live in the modern world and sciences, right?" She added, "Not everyone's case is the same as mine, but I should be an example of someone who hasn't let a diagnosis of asthma stop them from doing anything, and the same for my children."